Correct. So just like I said, we're here about the ticket. There is a problem with the ticket.
Okay.
So I want to talk to you about it. All right?
Okay.
So she's going to tell you a few things and I'll get back to her.
Hang on one second. Okay, so currently at this moment, because this is an investigation in reference to the ticket, you are not free to leave.
Okay.
So we're going to talk about it, but in order to, I'm going to read you your rights just so that you understand them and then we can talk about it. Okay. So before we ask you any questions, you must understand your rights. You have the right to remain silent. Anything you say can be used as evidence against you in court. You have the right to have a lawyer present while being questioned. If you cannot afford to hire a lawyer will be appointed for you without cost before questioning. If you wish to answer questions now without a lawyer present, you will still have the right to stop answering questions at any time. Do you understand that? Okay, spell your first name for me.
K-I-R-A.
Okay, so we'll just sign right there next to your name, please.
Okay, that's you on file.
Thank you.
All right. Sure, you know, that's just formality.
Oh, yeah.
We want to talk to you about the ticket because it is a large question. So do you know where you bought the ticket?
I don't remember. I went to every single place. I went like 5 million places out in DeFuniak and Freeport. I don't even remember. I had like a whole bunch of them with me.
Do you play a lot of tickets?
Sometimes, yeah.
Have
Occasionally. Here
you
and
ever
there.
had any big wins?
Not big. I mean, the only one I've ever won myself was like $100.
That's pretty good.
I mean, like, so it's kind of cool. But me, myself, no.
So how much do you think this ticket is for?
I believe it's over $1 million and some.
Did you play the ticket?
I did.
Oh, cool.
I did.
So were you happy when you thought it won?
It doesn't really seem real. I was happy, and I'm like, but I'm not going to count my blessings because this kind of stuff doesn't happen to me.
Correct. Right. It's very, very unusual, but it's a good win if you can get it, right?
I mean, it would be great help. I tell you, I've been through it.
So where did that happen? Where were you exactly when you said, hey, look, this ticket's a winner?
My house.
So you're at your house, you played the ticket.
Yeah.
Did you go scan it anywhere?
I have tried to scan it like 3 different places.
Right.
And they were all like, it doesn't scan, it doesn't scan, it doesn't scan. So I was like, okay, well, what do I do? And I was like, there's gotta be a way. So they told me to come here.
A staff member, I'm assuming?
Yeah.
Okay.
I called up here and they were like, yeah, just bring it in. And then we came up here and they said, okay, I like your paperwork.
Does anyone else have a claim to this ticket?
I'm gonna share it. We're gonna split it half and half.
Is that the guy out front?
Mhm.
What is his name?
Dakota.
When you came here, was the other day, which is first, I assume, right?
Yes.
They had you fill out some paperwork.
Yes, I filled out multiple papers.
Okay.
Mhm.
So if I show you a document that has your signature, will you confirm if it is or is not your signature?
Yes. Yes.
Okay, thank you. And there's a second document that they ask you to fill out, voluntary. It's called a security affidavit, and on the back, say your signature. I'm sorry.
Oh, I was like, where's it at?
Yeah, I'm sorry.
Yes. Okay, that's not even my name.
Right. And so I do have the ticket right here. This is the ticket. I'm not gonna let you touch it, but does it look like it?
Yes,
And is that your name on the back there?
yes, it is.
Did you put your name on it?
I did.
Okay.
In the
Where-
office here.
Here?
Yes.
Okay. So let me ask you, how did the ticket get ripped?
Okay, so it was in my car and I guess it had fallen out and I didn't realize when I got out and it was in the rain
Mhm.
and I seen it the next day and I was like, oh my God. And I tried to scratch it before it was dry and it just was falling apart. And so I was like, oh my God, let me tape it so it doesn't fall apart anymore. So
So did you take it like this?
I did.
Okay.
And then I was like, oh my God. I just didn't want it to get more ruined than it was. As I was scratching, it was winning and I was like, no.
Well, I can understand that part for sure, for sure.
Yeah.
So this ticket, so I ran this ticket,
Okay.
right? And it originated at Winn-Dixie in DeFuniak Springs.
Yeah, that sounds about it.
Is that possible? Is that
It's
the
right by
place
my
to go?
house.
Okay.
Very possible.
When you bought this ticket, did you buy any others?
I do not remember.
Hmm.
I usually buy them in more than one.
Gotcha.
So It's possible, but I can't guarantee that.
And why this game? Do you like this game?
I just randomly picked it
I got you. Right.
because I never get like I usually get the cheaper ones,
How much was that ticket?
$50.
Dang, go.
I know. I was like, I'm gonna give this one a chance.
Did you buy it? Do you remember if you bought it with your debit card?
No, I didn't. I bought it with cash.
Did you put the ticket, so after it was ripped, did you put it back together like this? Or did somebody else?
No, I did all that.
Okay.
Yeah.
Cool.
Yeah. And then I was like, oh wait, maybe I shouldn't do that. I was like, that might mess it up. But I was like, I can't take it off now. Oh
Right.
well.
Yeah, I got you.
Is what it is.
Did you do any other changes to the ticket?
No.
I noticed at the top, it's a little high, meaning that somebody cut a part of this.
Oh. I was trying to take the tape off because I thought it was gonna to sign it and stuff, and I was attempting to see what it would do.
Mm-hmm.
And I decided that was a bad idea.
Okay. It is a pretty bad idea.
Yeah. So I was like, let me not ruin that. Let me stop now.
And did anyone else help you? Like if I check the fingerprints underneath this tape, is there
Go for
anyone else's fingerprints on that?
I mean, his might be on it. I mean, as far as I know.
All right.
Who
So-
knows?
So
Might find
obviously,
dog prints.
your dog prints?
I don't
I hope
know.
not.
I hope not too.
Okay. So it might be your friends out here.
I mean, his fingerprints may be on it.
Did he put any tape on here?
No, I did all of it.
What's your relationship to him?
He's my boyfriend.
Boyfriend? How long have y'all been together?
A year and some.
Okay.
Yeah.
So when you initially played, if you bought more than one from that one, Dixie, when you
I
initially
feel like I did, and I didn't even bring them. I had like 2 or 3 of them with me. I brought them when I filled out the paperwork, but
Would they be in your car?
no, they're at the house.
Okay.
And they were just not winning at all.
Mm-hmm.
But
Gotcha.
yeah, I should have brought them.
Yeah.
I thought about bringing them.
So the reason we're here is the ticket, the problem with the ticket is there's security controls inside the ticket.
Okay.
And what the security controls tell me, and also what the ticket number tells me is, this is 2 separate tickets taped together.
Is it?
Right. And what it actually is a non-winning ticket
Oh, go figure.
made into $1 million ticket.
What?
Now, I'll tell you how you can see that. Right?
They don't go together?
No. Right here, this is the ticket number. See that number is 019?
That's a 088.
Oh, I'm sorry, 018,
Yeah.
right? If you look at the bottom, this is the ticket number.
That's what I was wondering. And I was like, why does that not match?
Right.
And I was like, I thought that's what it meant if you win.
No.
Oh, I didn't know that.
So did you tape this together
I-
after you saw that?
Yeah, after I saw that it was winning, but then I saw the number, I was looking at the numbers and I was like, those don't match, huh? That's odd.
Did you tell anyone at the front, like, why is this so weird? Why wouldn't you?
No, I didn't even think about that.
So when it was weird, you just went with
I
it?
just thought that's what a winning ticket was like.
Yeah.
I don't know.
So you play a lot.
I mean, not a lot, no, but I play somewhat.
Well, you buy more than me probably because you say you're buying a few of the bunch.
Yeah, I mean, every now and again, yeah. You know, I
Obviously-
have a little bit of money, I'll pay for a couple.
Okay, so that's a
Here
moderate
and there.
player, I guess. I'm thinking moderate players kind of understand the games they play, like win or lose.
Sometimes I don't. I just
Really?
be scratching them. But I mean, I was like reading the directions and everything. I thought I was doing it right.
Right.
But apparently, there was more to it I don't know about.
Well, let me ask you about the back part.
Mhm.
So you see on the back part right here, where the weights stay together? See how the words don't even match up? Did you notice that?
I did not. They do though. Installments and installments. I just didn't
Let me
tape it
see.
right. It does if you. But no, I did not. But to me, it matches up.
It actually does. It's from the rips are different.
I mean, and to me, it looks like it.
Gotcha. I got you.
I
So,
don't see how it's different.
so the ticket's problematic for you. And
Okay.
the reason why it's problematic is because you signed some document that said, this ticket's mine under penalty of perjury and under penalty of fraud.
Right.
The ticket's not altered, ticket's not.
I just stuck it back together. I didn't know.
Well, you have to understand the position we're in. You're saying you honestly did that.
I did. I mean,
But-
I just stuck it back together. I thought they went together.
So what's the probability of 2 tickets getting ripped? and
That's
go
what
back
I'm
together?
saying. I'm pretty sure that goes together.
It doesn't.
I don't know how it doesn't
Sure.
go together. There's no way.
So we have a laboratory in Tallahassee, that's where I'm from,
Okay.
and we take the tickets apart, and this
Like, I
is,
just don't, I'm not understanding because I don't see how it would.
this is 100%, two different tickets.
I mean, I see what you're saying
I'm
with the
asking
numbers.
you.
I'm getting that, but I'm not understanding how that's crazy.
I'm asking you that.
That's what I'm saying. I don't understand how that, it could be two different tickets, but I see what you're saying about the numbers.
Right.
I do,
Well, I'm not trying to trick you with any falsehood. This is actually two different
That's
tickets,
crazy.
100%.
I don't remember, my brain is all from the trauma. I don't remember everything, but
What kind of trauma?
my life, I've
All
gone
right.
through like shit.
Well, I'm sorry about that, but today, there's no trauma for you, correct?
I mean, I wasn't expecting to be interrogated,
Sure.
but not necessarily it's trauma.
Gotcha. You feel comfortable talking about this? Tell us the truth?
I mean, yeah,
Okay.
I don't feel intimidated or anything. I'm just like kind of shocked
Well, we just want to get down to the bottom.
and confused because I was like, it's not about the money to me at all. I would never do anything like that. I walked away from making like 40 grand a month, like, and my divorce, I just walked away. Like, yeah, it helps, but I could care less about money.
What do you do for work now?
I'm a hairstylist.
In Niceville, DeFuniak?
Well, I was working in Destin and I just didn't like the vibe. It just didn't feel safe.
Mm.
So now I'm kind of like in between looking for a new salon to work at, or I was going to open one. But
With the money?
yeah.
Sorry about that.
I mean,
Not
it's
like that. I'm
fine.
just saying that sucks.
You can't count on anything, you know.
Yeah.
I mean,
So,
it's what it is. But
have you ever filled out a check before?
filled out a check,
Yeah, or got a check?
like written one. Yeah.
What about a paycheck? You got a paycheck before, right?
Yeah.
So, if you imagine if somebody mistakenly put two pieces of two different checks together.
I can
That
see that
changed the
looking
number.
really bad. Yes. but
Right,
Intentionally, like,
today-
I understand that people intentionally do that.
right.
I would never intentionally do that. I know that's not allowed. You don't do that.
Okay.
That I know that it's not okay.
Okay.
I would not ever intentionally.
It's almost the same.
Like that is not okay. The way I think it was like, oh, it's the same as cash. Like they'll still take a $5 bill if it's, you know,
Sure.
if you put it back together.
If it's the same bill.
See, I didn't know that was the thing. I just thought they still take money if it's, you know, because that's happened to me too. Like, so that's all I thought.
Okay.
I would never do anything like that. Like
So,
I know that's wrong. Like, I would,
So if this is similar, could that be wrong too?
similar to what?
To putting two checks together and make one?
I can see where you guys are coming from.
Mhm.
I see where it looks bad.
Right.
I can see your side.
Thank you.
I mean, like, I honestly would never do that, ever. I know that's wrong.
so whenever we sat down just for, my safety, your safety and all that, I had looked in your purse and everything. I noticed you had a medical marijuana card. Nothing wrong with that.
Yeah.
No judgment, no nothing.
It's expired.
Do you do any kind of drugs other than that?
I take my medicine I'm prescribed.
What is that, if you don't mind me
I take
asking?
6 different medications.
I mean, is it anything that would make you
It's
maybe
like
not-
anything
maybe not think
psychotic.
straight,
It's not anything
or-
like that. It's not anything crazy.
No, I'm not saying that. I'm saying
It's
like,
an antidepressant.
but anything that might
Alter.
alter your judgment, might make you think funny or
I mean, I don't think so.
anything like that?
I don't think it would. Like, I don't know. Like, it doesn't make me feel crazy.
Right,
I
right.
don't know what you mean.
Well, you
by
seem
that.
fine today.
Yeah, but I mean, just like by looking at, okay, what I mean by that
If
is,
I don't take my antidepressant, it's I just, it's not fair to me.
work on a piece of paper. All right, by what I mean by that is, clearly, that's a horrible example because that was matched really well. Okay.
What I'm saying is, okay.
Okay, so what I mean by the question I'm asking, you have two pieces of paper like this.
Right.
Okay,
And if it's
would your-
paper and paper.
Would your medication anything you take or partake
I
in,
think it wouldn't make a difference on,
but that's what I'm asking you. Would it alter your brain in any way to make you think that this right here was a good match?
I mean, I would think the same way. Like if it matched up and it lined up, I'd be like, that's not the right size of a piece of paper.
Right.
Like, you know, like, but if it really, like the first, what happened
Right,
before, like,
yeah.
Well, let me ask you.
that's like, I thought it really did line up.
Comparing that,
like,
what she just talked about, right?
Right.
This one is taped together. It's not the right size of a lottery ticket.
I did not realize that.
Right.
I did not know that.
Somebody cut the top.
I did cut the tape.
Well, but you can imagine, look at this barcode.
Right.
The distance,
I thought that's how it came off the roll, because look on the bottom.
the
See, I
distance
don't
on the
know that.
barcode is higher.
I did not
Right.
know that.
Okay. Did you cut that top?
I did cut the top
Okay.
of the tape.
Okay. So that's different. You know what I'm saying?
And I see what you're saying. I do.
But that,
Did you do that to make it look like the right size?
No, I did it just to try to see what I was trying. I was like, I shouldn't have taped it.
I got it.
God. And I was like, oh, I need to get the tape off. And I was like, this is not a good idea. And I was like, this is altering it then. So I was like, no. And I was like, what do I do? And so I was like, I just stop on my head.
You just did it.
Like, I just left it on there, and I was like, it's on there, it's already on there. I didn't think I was altering it. I didn't intentionally do that.
Well, the weird thing
I was
is,
trying to save
all the
it.
other tickets that we look at throughout the year, maybe 5,000. I probably look at 5,000.
I mean, I understand that.
Not one has lamination or.
No, I know, and I was like, right after, and he was like, you shouldn't have put the tape on it. I was like, you're probably right. And I was like trying to take it off. And then I was like, this is a bad idea too. Now I'm really altering it. If I take it off, then I'm like defacing it, right?
Yeah.
So then I was like, no, not doing that.
So here's the big question. I hear what you're saying. So the point where the tape's on there,
Yeah, I did that.
why
I
didn't
did
why
put
didn't
tape
you
on.
just say, let's just stop. Let's just not turn this in.
Well, I didn't, and I thought it was real. Like, I thought it was, everything was legit. Like, I was just saving it. I did not do,
So
like, why would I, if I was intentionally being like that, I would not go through any of that.
So let me ask you more about the tape then, all right?
First of all, I know, like, I would not try to tape something.
Is this from a roll of tape?
A roll of tape?
Like-
Yes,
oh.
packaging tape.
Okay, cool. I noticed that you didn't really tape too good where the rip
I
is.
know. I noticed that too.
But listen, but you taped great at the top where it's not ripped or anything. Why would you need to tape that part?
I don't know. I just wanted the whole thing to be, I don't know. I just
You
wanted
wanted
it to
the
be
whole thing-
safe.
You want the whole thing to look the same, right?
No, I did not even think about that.
Okay. I'm not putting words in your
I
mouth.
just wanted it to be safe
But there was
because it
no
kept falling
need.
apart as I
There
was
was no
going.
need to tape the top and the bottom of this.
You're probably right. And but
Unless-
after the fact of me thinking about that, I should have just taped the like where
The rip.
that's, and thought about that after the fact. And I was like, I'm a dumbass. Why would I do that?
Well, usually
I did not.
I would
know
never
it would-
insult you and say you're dumb,
I would never
but
think.
usually this indicates intent to do fraud.
I mean, I see that, but I would not, there was no intent to do anything but put the two together and keep it safe.
Then why tape the top?
I just taped the whole thing.
Why tape the whole thing?
I don't know, I just taped the whole thing.
Gotcha.
I just wanted to keep the whole ticket intact.
But when you tape the whole ticket intact,
Mhm.
the middle where it's really ripped is not taped well at all.
I know,
It's split.
I see that. It's,
So you tape the top better than the split.
I know,
Why do that?
I don't know.
Okay.
That's weird, I don't know, I see where you're, I don't know.
I'm just asking just for the truth, you know?
I'm telling you the truth.
Okay.
okay, will you raise your right hand? You swear and affirm everything you told us today is true to the best of your knowledge? Okay.